Hi, it's Terry here, and I'm going to show you how to take a calendar like this one you see here and give it to your staff so that they can use it to sign up for computer lab or the gym or noon supervision or whatever you're using a Google Calendar for. So I've got one here. This is for the mobile laptop cart. And let's create another calendar quickly. So I'm just going to add one. We're going to call this one computer lab. And I don't have to give it a description, but I'm going to share this calendar. And this is one for just my school, so I'm going to share it with specific people. So whether you know it or not, there is a share group set up for every staff list in the district, but it's a bit tricky to find it. So what I'm going to do is go to my email and compose a message and start typing. Let's try M.E. Lazert. And you can see it pops up here, the M.E. Lazert staff list, and so this is the address I need. I want to share. I should probably add this to my contacts list, but I'm going to copy that. So when I go back to my calendar, I'm going to let the M.E. Lazert staff list make changes to events. So that means that they can actually go through this calendar and book a time on this calendar. So this is at the computer lab. That's all I have to do. Hit create calendar. And now you can see I've got carts AB here, and I've also got one called computer lab underneath. And I might go and I have to set up the blocks of time for that. But let's say now I want to get those calendars and give them to my staff. That computer lab and carts AB won't automatically show up for those staff. We have to make a site for that. So what I'm going to do is just go to my sites. And to do that, I can click on sites at the top. So look for the button called create new site. When I create a new site, I can either choose from a template, which is what I want to do, or just make a new site. I'm going to browse the gallery, and within Edmonton Public, we've actually got one called Choose a Calendar. So this is for teachers, and you'll see it here. Scroll down somewhere here, Choose a Calendar. You could also search for it, but it's called Choose a Calendar, and I'm going to select this one. All right, it's going to use that one. Let's call it M.E. Lazert, just as an example, source calendar. Okay, and we'll just make sure that it's description. I can give that description later, and I'm going to just share it with only the people I specify. So I only want, later on I'll show you how to share it, but I'm going to share it with people at M.E. Lazert. The M.E. Lazert staff group and all the staff groupings are dynamic. So if someone joins the staff or leaves the staff, they gain access or lose access to this. So you can see the title goes up at the top. Right away, I'm going to share this with that staff group. It's still in my clipboard, so I'm just going to paste it in there, the M.E. Lazert staff list. And I'm just going to give them view access to this. Okay? And I'm not going to notify right now. And you can see here, they're in there. Now what I want to do is I've got this calendar, and since I'm the owner of it, because I just made it, I'm going to go and decide which calendars are going to appear on the screen here. So what I'm going to do is just edit this page at the top. And you'll see there are actually 6 different calendars I could put in. I could put in more or less or whatever. But I'm going to click on the first one and go to properties. And actually I want this to be computer lab. That looks good. I'll make sure it's the right one. And this, when I do that, it'll show my list of all my calendars, and I'll make sure it is this computer lab. Select. And I'll just leave all the defaults there. And we'll go to this one, and we'll make sure this one shows carts A and B instead of the Emerge one-to-one laptop project. I just put some examples in here, so change. And it'll show my list of calendars again. That's going to show carts A and B. Select. So this calendar is called carts A and B, and I'm going to leave the defaults the way they are. Hit save, and I removed the rest of the calendars because I don't need them. And the third one, this might be, do the same thing if you want to add your school calendar, if you use that school calendar or whatever. All right, I'm going to save this page, and what I've got now is a website that staff can come to, and if they want to have those calendars appear on their own Google Calendar, they would hit plus on here, plus on here, or plus on here, any one of those 3, and they can subscribe to the ones they want to subscribe to. Right? So now I just have to get them to this site. So just copy and paste the link to this site, email it to them in Outlook. and then it'll bring them into this site. They'll have to log in to get to it, of course. But when they get here, they just click on the computer lab link like this, and it brings them to their share calendar and prompts them with a question. I've already got it added, but it'll ask them a question that says, do you want to add this calendar to your list of calendars? And then it'll show up on the left-hand side just like this one does. Hope that helps you to create a calendar. Any other questions about creating a calendar, or if you want additional demos created, just put them in the comments at the bottom of this page. Thanks, and have a great day.